Earth, a world full of life, warmth, and endless movement. But what if all of that disappeared? Overnight? Without warning, the temperature begins to fall. At first, almost nobody notices. Within the first minute, every surface begins losing heat faster than physics should allow. The oceans, the largest heat reservoir on Earth, begin surrendering to impossible cold. Even the world's greatest rivers freeze solid, locking billions of tons of water into ice. Photosynthesis stops almost immediately. Earth's green engine begins shutting down. Electricity fails. Heating systems collapse. Millions are suddenly trapped inside freezing buildings.
The atmosphere itself begins transforming into a world of ice. Animals sense disaster before humans do, but nowhere is warm enough to escape.
Then comes the terrifying realization. This isn't local weather. It's happening everywhere.
Roads become skating rinks in minutes. Transportation across entire continents grinds to a halt. Within hours, nearly every airport on Earth is forced to shut down. Planes already in the air face a deadly race against rapidly forming ice. The electrical grid can't survive the weight of endless ice. One by one, the world's great cities fall silent beneath the snow. From space, satellites witness something never seen in human history: an entire planet turning white. The forests become eerily quiet. The sounds of life disappear. Eventually, even the oceans stop moving. The heartbeat of Earth's climate falls silent. The final pockets of warmth disappear. Earth's last green landscapes are gone. In less than a day, Earth is no longer the blue planet we know. It has become a frozen world, drifting through space as an ice planet. Ice reflects far more sunlight than oceans or forests. Instead of warming the planet, the sun's energy simply bounces back into space. Scientists call this the albedo effect. More ice means more reflection. More reflection means even colder temperatures. Days become weeks. Weeks become months. Winter never ends. For those who survive, the safest place is no longer above the ground, but beneath it.
Without sunlight, every meal depends on artificial farming, powered by electricity.
Nuclear reactors become humanity's most valuable source of heat and electricity. As infrastructure collapses, humanity begins losing contact with itself. Deep beneath the frozen surface, Earth's interior is still incredibly hot. But even powerful volcanoes cannot warm an entire frozen planet. The world above has become a frozen desert. Humanity's future now depends on the warmth hidden beneath the ice. 1 week later, the world is almost unrecognizable. Entire neighborhoods have disappeared beneath mountains of snow and ice. Ironically, the frozen world is surrounded by water, but almost none of it is ready to drink. Heat is no longer comfort, it is survival. Every degree above freezing could mean another day of life.
Hospitals face impossible choices. With limited power, every machine and every patient becomes a life or death decision.
Deep beneath the frozen surface, humanity begins building a new civilization. The skies may be lost, but hope still survives underground.
Dangerous. As temperatures continue falling, every breath becomes a challenge. Moisture in the air freezes almost instantly.
Above the surface, life struggles to survive. But deep beneath the ice, geothermal heat still protects pockets of the ocean. After 1 year, Earth no longer resembles the home we once knew. The blue planet has become an endless kingdom of ice. From space, Earth now looks remarkably similar to Europa, an icy moon orbiting Jupiter.
From the silence of space, Earth still looks beautiful. The question is no longer whether humanity can survive blue again.
If Earth stayed frozen for centuries, some glaciers could grow more than 4 kilometers thick.
Surprisingly, the oceans would not freeze all the way to the bottom. Heat escaping from Earth's interior would keep deep water liquid for an incredibly long time.
Even on a frozen Earth, the planet's core would remain scorching hot. Volcanoes would continue erupting. As long as powerful storm clouds could still form, lightning would remain possible, even over a planet locked in endless winter. The ice wouldn't stop Earth's magnetic field. Deep inside the planet, the molten outer core would continue. With every city dark and every factory silent, Earth's night sky becomes clearer than it.
Even if humans disappeared, life itself would not. Tiny extremophiles could continue living around geothermal heat. Just generations later, humanity may once again step onto the surface, not to reclaim the old world, but to explore an entirely new one.
100 years after the freeze, the blue planet exists only in memory. Above the ice lies silence.
Even the longest winter cannot erase the laws of nature. If enough warmth ever...
As decades pass, survival evolves into civilization. Deep beneath the frozen crust, humanity constructs.
Without the real sun, engineers create something extraordinary. Artificial suns capable of...
Food no longer grows under open skies. Every fruit, every vegetable, and every grain is carefully...
For an entire generation, the open sky exists only in history lessons. They've never felt...
One day, the last person who remembers Earth's blue oceans will be gone. After that,
the sun is still shining, just as brightly as before. So why doesn't the ice melt? Because the frozen...
Could a supervolcano save Earth? It would release unimaginable amounts of heat.
Some scientists have imagined an extraordinary solution, building enormous mirrors in space to redirect additional... If the sun cannot warm our world fast enough, humanity may build its own. Fusion reactors could generate...
Every great change begins with something small. One drop of water, one tiny seed.
For decades, not a single river moved across Earth's surface. Then, almost unnoticed, the ice begins.
Then comes something no one alive has ever experienced. Rain.
Life doesn't return with a roar. It returns with a whisper.
Nature returns before civilization does. Animals reclaim the land, following instincts older than human.
Forests don't return overnight. It takes generations for the first saplings to become giants.
As the sea ice retreats, Earth's oceans begin breathing again, and the blue planet slowly earns its name once more. After centuries, humanity returns to the surface. Every step is cautious. Every breath carries the scent of a world reborn. For this child, the sunrise isn't something remembered, it's something discovered. A moment billions once took for granted has become the greatest wonder of all. The underground cities remain, but they are no longer humanity's only home. A new civilization begins to grow beneath the open sky once again.
Century by century, the impossible becomes reality. The white world slowly turns blue again, reminding us that even after
one world, two very different histories. One frozen by unimaginable cold, the other reborn through patience. The Great Freeze became more than a disaster. It became humanity's greatest lesson, reminding future generations how fragile a living planet truly is. Having survived one impossible future, humanity now looks outward. not to escape Earth, but to better understand the countless worlds beyond it. And a deeper respect for the delicate balance that keeps Earth alive. The future isn't built by the people who survived the last catastrophe. It's built by the children who grow up determined to prevent the next one.
From billions of kilometers away, Earth is almost impossible to see. A tiny blue dot, carrying every life that has ever existed.
Everything that makes Earth alive exists within a remarkably thin atmosphere. It protects us, nourishes us, and reminds us how delicate our home truly is. Whether this story ever happens or not, it reminds us of something extraordinary. Life adapts, and when people work together,
We don't get a second Earth waiting somewhere else. Every choice we make today shapes the future of the only world we've ever called home.
our planet has survived asteroid impacts, ice ages, and volcanic winters. Countless changes across billions of